Hello, hello. My name is Jess, and welcome to attempt number 312 of starting my own booktube channel. If you're already familiar with the booktube community, this is going to come as no surprise to you. Today, I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. If you are new to the booktube community, wow, so glad I was able to be your introduction to it. Welcome. The Booktube Newbie Tag is essentially a list of questions for everyone new to the community, and considering how many I've seen in the past, I felt like it was only right for it to be my very first video. Let's get started. Question number 1. Why did you start this channel? I feel like my answer is probably similar to a lot of other people's answers. I really love books and I just want to make friends. A lot of the people that I hang out with in person, they don't really read as much as I do. I want to be able to make friends with other people who can discuss books with me, who will read books with me, and will understand when I want to rant and rave and get emotional about things. And I hope to connect with everybody in the community and get to know everybody. Besides that, I also do want to work in the publishing industry, so I feel like being in the booktube community will make me more of a critical reader and will get me more in tune with what's going on in the industry. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? So this is a hard question. I don't pretend like I'm a genius and I'm innovative. There are plenty of people on booktube already who are doing amazing things. How unique, how much I'll contribute and influence the community, I have no idea. What I will say is that I have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on a pretty piece of paper from a university, and now I'm super experienced in journalism. I'm not currently planning to go into print media like I was when I originally chose my major, but I do want to be able to use the skill set that I have gained and paid a lot of money to gain. So we'll see. Question number 3. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I want someone to talk to when it comes to books, so that's what I'm most excited about. I'm also especially excited to maybe connect with some of the booktubers that I have watched and loved for years now. Question number 4. Why do you love reading? I think words are magical. There is so much power in words, and the idea that we all have access to the same words, and yet we can combine them in an infinite amount of ways to tell an infinite amount of stories is mind-blowing. I also feel like I was partially raised by the books that I read when I was a kid. It definitely made me a more empathetic person, a more understanding person. I think books are an amazing tool to be more empathetic and learn more about different people and different stories and experience more than what you may be able to access in your day-to-day life. Question number 5. What book or series got you into reading? Okay, so like a lot of people, Harry Potter kind of got me into reading. I'm not supporting J.K. Rowling. The things that she's been saying and has been saying for a really long time are atrocious. I'm not here for them. I don't support her. Yes, I recognize that you can see the Harry Potter book. That's kind of just how I had to lay out my bookshelves in order to get all my books to fit. I didn't necessarily want to highlight them. I will not give her any more of my money. On a lighter note, my love of reading also started when I was really, really young. So all my childhood favorites like Junie B. Jones, Goosebumps, Magic Tree House, that also had a lot to do with it. And as far as I'm aware, those people aren't problematic. If they are, feel free to comment below and let me know. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I have a lot of questions. How do you remain committed to your channel? How do you balance everything in your life, especially for the booktubers who are currently going to grad school or working full time, because those are both things that I foresee in my future. Also, do you ever feel pressured to read certain books just because everyone in the booktube community is talking about them? I'm sure you do, but how do you handle that? Question number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Commitment. I put a lot of effort into everything I do, but I also have a habit of getting really excited about a project, having a brilliant idea, starting said project, and then getting intimidated by the amount of work or feeling like my work isn't good enough and like maybe I should just stop all of this and oh, I have another idea. So let me hop on that project instead and just abandon this old one. Question number 8. When did you start reading? I've been reading for as long as I can remember, so I imagine kindergarten or first grade. My mom likes to tell this really cute story about how I would kind of carry around books all the time before I even knew how to read. Apparently, I thought the words were just pretty. Question number 9. Where do you read? I'm not really picky and I don't need to be in a certain setting for me to read and be comfortable, so I'll read just about anywhere. My favorite spot to read though is in bed because my bedroom gets a lot of light, so I like laying there in the mornings and reading with some nice soft morning light. Question number 10, the final question. What kind of books do you like to read? I'll read just about anything. I'll give anything a shot. I do tend to like YA more than say middle grade or adult. And recently I've really been into YA sci-fi and fantasy, but I will give anything a shot. I do have a fondness for crime books. I went through a major crime phase. I don't know if I'm still a huge fan of them. All right, y'all, that's it for the Booktube Newbie Tag. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I hope you liked my very first video. If you liked it at all, please comment, like, subscribe, do all of the things, but especially comment because again, I really want to make some friends out here and I would be so happy to talk to any of you. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.